Hey everyone, it's Zeraldo here, and today I'm going to be filming the MechaJouster Class guide. This is a new class, just came out today, or at least when I filmed it. Comes from the Wheel of Doom, and I'll explain that in a second. It's really interesting looking class. It's got a distinctive sort of style. I like the theme, the giant mech jouster thing. Looks really cool, and it's quite a fun class to use. So I'll get into showing you how to obtain it now. Just as a warning, I filmed this out of order, so in the next shots I won't have the class yet. To obtain it, you have three possible choices. Weirdly enough, there is no adventure coin shortcut. How it works is that you go to the Wheel of Doom and you spin the wheel, and hopefully you win the class. Now, I'm not sure what the drop rate for the class actually is. I'm assuming it's 1%-ish, maybe 2, but if Alpha Doom Mega is anything to go by, it'll be about a 2% chance. Failing that, you can try get the Jouster armor, and the Jouster armor will unlock the Jouster quest, which you start going like this, and I'll show you how to complete this quest because it's really easy. If neither of those two methods work, you can go to the Doom merge shop, and when it opens, you can just go to the class panel, well, armor and class, and MechaJouster. Now this is only 30 fortune potions. Once you're in Airstorm, you've just got to find the lightning orb. Now, just for clarity, it's not the boss at the end. You've actually got to go into the little tunnel, so I'm just going to show you. And I know this, I've already completed the quest. So you just come in here, oh, whoops. You just come in here, and you walk through to the end of the tunnel. Once you're there, you should just come across some lightning balls. They're easy kills. You'll get the quest drop, and then you can just turn in for the class. Once you're back in Batlon, simply turn in the quest and you'll get yourself the class. There you go. For enhancements, I make the following suggestions. Actually, just before we talk about the enhancements, let's take a look at the passives. You've got a 10% dodge increase, which is quite useful, and a 15% endurance increase. Now, if you look at the base stats, you've got a lot of strength and dex, so I'd recommend augmenting the strength, especially with mostly fighter enhancements. That said, look at this crit. This class has a huge amount of critical potential, and so what I've done, and this is the current enhancement setup I'm using, is I'm using luck on the weapon. This doesn't actually sacrifice much raw strength, because, I mean, look at it already. That'll take, funnily enough, doing luck decreases your critical chance. It should be about 41.9, but it's dropped to 39.8, so it lost about 3% crit chance. However, what the luck does, it almost doubles your innate luck, and so it makes your critical hits a lot stronger. I wouldn't normally do it quite like this, but it's really worth it, because you really, with a class that's critting this often as it is, you want your crits to be doing a lot more damage. So your average damage and your crit damage will go up overall if you do this. I think any more after that would start decreasing the total gains, but trust me on this, it's worth it. For ore enhancements, because of the crit nature with critting so often, and you'll want to be critting more, try Spiral Carve. If crits are what you're after. If you're looking for a bit more survivability, go Health Vamp, because this class doesn't have that great of a heal and could use the extra health. But yeah, that's my suggested enhancement setup. The ore enhancements, all fighter except for the weapon, which should be luck. Before you actually get into the class itself, you need to be familiar with a cool little feature of the auto attack. It's called First Strike, and it deals bonus damage against your enemy on your first auto attack strike. So just as the example here. Now that's the crit. The normal hit's about 550 to 600 at this level with these enhancements. You can see the average damage, and you can see that you, well, crit reasonably often, or at least should be doing. We'll go into the first move now. Thrust is 15 mana with a 6-second cooldown, and it does more damage than your auto attack, as you can see, at least when you're comparing non-crit to non-crit. Crit's pretty decent. It does have special effects used in conjunction with other moves, But even without that, it's still a solid little strike, and it's something you're going to want to be using a lot just to keep your damage up. The second move, called Magnetized Precision, does light damage and increases your accuracy. It's 18 mana and has a 14-second cooldown. So you can. Oh wait, it actually missed. So I have to just wait. The damage isn't really what you're looking for with this second move here. It's the effects, especially once you start mixing it with some of the later moves in the class. But it really does help, especially when you want to keep your accuracy up. So first thing it does, increases your accuracy. But when you use it in conjunction with this move here, thrust, you've got a chance to put them off balance. Now that also decreases their dodge rate. So you're being more accurate while decreasing their dodge, so your chance to hit them should go up significantly. And you've already got a relatively high chance to hit with this class as is. Now your heal's nothing flash, it's called Auto Repair, 32 mana, 42-second cooldown, which is a sizable cooldown. And unless you crit, which I suppose is quite common with this class, you're not going to really be looking at much more than about 500. So for this reason, I would suggest the Health Vamp enhancements. Now your final move is really where things start to change. We've got the effect called Momentum. Now this costs 39 mana and has a 49-second cooldown. And what it does, it actually increases your first strike damage. So we'll just show you now. 861 non-crit, so that'll crit quite a lot higher. But in conjunction, you've got special effects that activate when you use it with the other moves. Now, it might be a bit too late to try activate them. Let's see. Yeah, I think I've missed out on this. But you get the idea. It also increases your haste. And yeah, as I said already, increases your first strike by a bit. Now we'll show you how to get these effects in a second and what they do. You can use both effects at the same time, and this will lead to a lot of extra damage over a short while. So we'll just activate that, get our first strike. There you go, nice big crit. Now activating this in conjunction with thrust will increase your overall damage output, and activating it with Magnetized Precision activates a sizable damage over time. Now, you do the math yourself. That's a damage over time of almost your auto attack, as well as all your attacks doing extra damage. And with such a high chance of critical hitting, that's a significant damage output. Now, we'll just go through that again. I mean, ultimately, you as an individual need to be the judge of how good this class is. But with all these special effects going on, damage over times, accuracy increases, damage increases, and the first strike sort of effect, I feel it's quite a nice class. And it's nice to see Artix Entertainment doing cool things with the auto attack feature. The rank 10 passive, it's pretty cool. It also affects your auto attack. Basically, for 6 seconds, all your auto attack strikes will do as much damage as a first strike. So that's just based on cooldowns and stuff, roughly 3 auto attacks dealing about 600 or critting to go higher. This class doesn't really have any problems with mana management, I find, because I mean you get more in crits and you're critting so often. So you might want to consider Spiral Carve just to really get these crits going. I'm not actually using any of the ore enhancements at the moment because they're level 50 and I'm level 59. Once I hit 60 though, that'll put things back to normal. But yeah, the rank 10 passive is quite useful. Now, I don't know how often it activates. Once I get rank 10, I'll post info here roughly on how often it happens, and I might even post a small little rank 10 passive video. But It's a nice class, and I feel it's well put together, and I feel that the moves fit the theme of the Jouster. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and hope it was a good guide. Until next time, see you.